Hello. How are you?
We're good.
I'm Dr. Geurin.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Mrs. Thomas. When I visit the guests, I look over our plan of care. I look over any medical records that we have received from the referring agency. This guest has been here for a while, and I've seen her a couple of times. If when I review the plan of care, if I see something that I think we could do a little better, or maybe something that we don't need to do that we're doing, I'll make suggestions. So I work as an advisor to and a liaison to the hospice. She came in on the 19th, so it'll be a couple more weeks before we decide if she's, if she's stable, really stable or not. But the last couple of weeks she's been pretty stable. Do y'all have any questions for me? Boy, there's a lot of people here. Often what I'll do is counsel their family members, because the family members need to understand what palliative care can do for their dying loved one, how we can make that dying process better. Sometimes we get guests who are not so close to death, and they're very aware and very alert, and they may have other issues, more issues of coping with what's to come, trying to understand what's happening to them.
I think it's good to change positions
and
sleep.
And I think most people want to know what's going to happen. Was that your dog, or was it one of your dogs? So you want to tell me about that?
I miss him.
I know you
so
do.
bad.
Try to think about more than just if they're in pain or in physical suffering, because this other type of suffering, this emotional suffering, can be really distressing to people. And so if you can help them that way, it can relieve a lot of their distress. All right. I'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, bye-bye. And it's impossible for you to tell them with certainty, but I do have a lot of experience with this. And I try to give them a clear understanding of what's happening and what we can do to make life better, because I think at Clarehouse we believe that you can have a good quality of life right up to your last day and your last hour and your last minute. She can't possibly go more than a day or two like this, and it would be, and I wouldn't at all be surprised if it wasn't later today. Her family seems well adjusted to the idea that these are her last days, and they're happy that she's here. They're happy they can take her out onto the porch, because they say she liked being outside, and that's where she would want to be. We just had a death in one of the rooms, and the caregivers reassure the family that the guest did indeed pass. And right now, so a lot of the caregivers are going in to visit with and console the family, because they establish a connection with the family, and they want to reassure them and let them know that there are people here. Hi, Mr. Abernathy. It's Dr. Geurin.
Yes, sir.
What I've done at Clarehouse has evolved over time, and I think in the beginning I spent a lot less direct patient care. How are you feeling today? I love coming to Clarehouse, and Clarehouse is a holy place. When you come to Clarehouse, it's a calming place. It's good for me. It's calming for me. It makes me appreciate my life more and my health, and then it's fulfilling to me, because it's something that I can do. I like to be able to keep have the intellectual challenge of thinking, what is it that's wrong with this person? Every guest is like a little medical puzzle to me. I try to understand what's happening to them medically, and it's emotionally fulfilling, because when you help people and they appreciate it, and they let you know that.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
All right.
It's a good place.